your boy Leo Fade, and welcome to the Straight Faded Podcast. Tonight I got a special guest, but before we start, I want to give out a special shout out to my mom. Today's for her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I love you. And tonight's special guest got Trigga Flores.
Hey, what's cracking? Trigga Flores, aka El Gatillo. We in the motherfucking building. Shout out to my boy Little Fade for having me here tonight. Yay.
You're...
That's right.
And for those that don't know, Trigga, we go way back, like probably more than 10 years.
I want to say there you go, homie, about that. You know what I mean? We've been going hard. This motherfucker's been going hard with me, and a lot of people where I come from Idaho anyway, so people tell me all the time, hey, like, who the fuck is Baller G and Little Fade? You know what I mean? So all the homies out there, when they see this, they're going to know who Little Fade is, too. You know who he actually looks like. You know how he looks like. There you go, homie.
Yeah. But yeah, that's one crazy story you could say, because that's you're like one of the main artists I'm pushing, even though you live like so far. How many hours you drove?
It's basically 12 hours, homie, but you know, when you get stuck in traffic here, that 12-hour becomes up to like 15 to 16 hours, homie. But I come from Caldwell, Idaho, 208, you know what I mean? So, but I used to live out here, homie, in Santana. You know, I went to school out here, actually, elementary school in Orange County, so I'm a little familiar with the...
How long were you in Santana?
Man, I was there like... Fuck, bro. I came out here, estaba morro, you know what I mean? Unos pinches 3 meses, güey, y I went elementary school there, only first grade, homie, so me fui para Idaho como en el 94, güey. El 94, y pues ever since I've been out there, you know what I mean? But I've been like back and forth. I moved to North Dakota for a while también, and moved back to Idaho, so I've been just back and forth, you know what I mean? So hell yeah.
And what influenced you to do music? What got you started, like, your first recording song que dijiste, you know what, I'm gonna be Trigga Flores.
One of my homeboys, you know, I shout out to my homeboy Ziggy, you know, free the homeboy Ziggy. He always used to fuck around in the computer, you know, do little freestyles, blah, blah, blah. And one time I was just chilling with them, homie. I was just chilling with them, man. His canton, he was doing that shit. So, hey, fool, drop out and do the hook for me, this song, a hook for this song, you know what I mean? So I did a hook, homie, and it wasn't all that. You know, your first song is always not all that, but you're like, oh, fuck yeah, you know what I mean? It pumps you up, homie, to want to do more.
Yeah.
So that's what it did with me and the homeboy. And then I'm recruiting another homie, Big Blackie. Shout out to the homie Big Blackie as well. You know, he's out there in San Antonio. That's where he's at. I believe he's in San Antonio, Texas now. And we got together and we did like a little album, homie. You know what I mean? We did an album and it just started from there, homie. It just started from there and then fuck it, you know what I mean?
How'd the album do? Well, how was it back in the day? Not my heart, like now it's
back in the days, homie, it was like whatever. People knew kind of who we were around the area and the school. You know what I mean? We also had a lot of haters and shit. You know what I mean? But it was just a little thing for fun. For me, it was just for fun. I didn't give a fuck much about it. I didn't really take it that serious. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But it was alright, homie. You know, I had good times, had fun doing that shit. You know what I mean? So hell yeah.
Who inspired you to do the music?
Fuck, homie, there's a bunch of good artists, you know what I mean? Fuck it, I know Tupac's one of them and shit, you know what I mean? And Biggie también, güey, so there's a bunch of good artists out there, homie. You can name all the fucking dope-ass OG motherfucker ones out there, you know? Brownside's one of those fucking things también, you know what I mean?
Brownside?
Yeah, shout out Brownside too, you know what I mean? A lot of people will usually say Tupac. Me personally, Tupac, you know what I mean? So I fuck with Tupac a lot with it. So hell yeah.
And that's crazy because a lot of people, Tupac's a big influence for a lot of people.
Yeah, he is, homie.
And I just got interviewed a couple of days ago también, and they asked me if Tupac was one of the people I got inspired by.
Yeah.
But he wasn't one of the people I got inspired by, but he was one of the people that started off for me.
Yeah, homie, his messages on his songs, they're good, homie. I like this message that he gives out there, you know, especially to all the single moms and shit, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the single moms doing their thing on their own, you know, cause
shout out to all the single moms.
It's fucking, you know what I mean? It's real out there, homie. So, hell yeah. Tupac's a big fucking influence to everybody. I think so, anyway.
Yeah, who you look up to right now?
Man, bro, like, to be honest, homie, when I was younger, I looked up to a lot of motherfuckers, but once you become your own artist and you do your own shit, homie, like, right now, homie, to be honest, I just look up to any motherfucker that's hustling, pushing, and being their own boss, homie, because right now, you know how that is, you know, you fucking get signed up with somebody or whatever, and they end up fucking you. That shit happened to me before. I didn't get signed with nobody, but I had a homie that used to do my music, all the bullshit, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not even gonna go there, but he fucked me over pretty good. Someone like Chávez, just be your own, So I really don't really look up to nobody, but just fucking do your own shit, push yourself, do your shit. You know what I mean? If you got a solid ass homie that's willing to work with you, stick with that motherfucker. Because nowadays it's rare, homie. It's really rare. For example, you're a perfect example. I know you for years, homie. Since I've been fucking with you, you've been keeping it 100 with me. No problems with you, you know what I mean? So shout out Little Fader for fucking keeping it 100 with me. Hell yeah.
Shout out to Little Fader.
There you go. Hell yeah. Apologies. There you go.
Mm-hmm. But I brought that up because, like, aunque no sepa, like, or you probably don't see it or whatever, but my podcast, I made about letting people know who you are specifically,
Yeah.
And for a lot of people that don't know, like, he's one of my inspirations too. He's self-made. Like, for those that don't know, he's like one of the self-made independent, as you could say.
Yeah, independent. I produce my own music. I do my own shit. I basically do my own thing. You know what I mean? I do my own thing. So self-made. There you go. The homie said it's self-made. Yeah, it's rare. If you see a motherfucker doing his own, an artist that can do his own shit, that's a fucking, he's a beast. That's what I want to call it. You're a beast because it takes a long time, homie, to mix and master your shit. It gives you headaches at times. Like, fuck this, I'm going to shut this shit off and I'm done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, self-made, it's a fucking very important thing, too. You got to learn sometimes just to do your own shit, homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, I'm inspired by you, too. Like, as a homie, porque everything you do, I do it, too. I even done it before. I try to give you tips. And then I learn from you, too. Like, we go back and forth and for those that don't know, like, behind the scenes, like, the struggle is hard, like, for real, like.
Trust the struggle, homie.
And then, like, from being far, like, it's hard, the trust, that's the main thing, the trust. Because in the rap game, a lot of people try to fuck you over with deals and all this type of shit. And I'm proud to be independent since I started. And him being independent since he started, too, like, I know his struggle, I know what he goes through, I know. He, like, you see him now, he's way up, if you think about it. And he's still gonna go way more up, you're still gonna.
Yeah, hell yeah, homie. Like you said, being independent's a hard thing, homie. It comes with headaches too, but at the end of the day, it's well worth it, homie.
How you started up? What motivated you to keep that hustle going?
The hustle kept me. You know what, homie? What kept me going was I had a motherfucker. I'm not gonna mention his name. He used to produce my music, and I was supposed to release an album titled "Life in the Struggle" back in 2014.
I remember. I think I did the cover for that one.
Yes, you did. You did the cover art for it, and my album was basically like ready, bro. He showed me the whole fucking thing. Hey, homie, well, here's the album. Check it out. Listen to it. I didn't like the mastering on him. I'm like, hell no. This shit sounds really rusty as fuck.
Yeah.
Esto se pasó de verga, dije también. And we just parted ways from there, homie. And fuck it, you know what I mean? Just the bullshit he told me, blah blah blah. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do my own shit. I bought my own equipment and just taught myself how to mix and master, homie, and started doing my own shit. And then months later, I had different local artists, you know what I mean, coming up to me, you know what I mean, hey, homie, you want to record me, you want to mix and blah, blah, blah. So it started from there, homie, and then it started producing local artists out there. Chicano Cyclone, he was actually one of the main first ones that came up to me and to produce his song, you know what I mean? So make sure you follow Cyclone too, and this is Cyclone 208, you know what I mean? Chicano Cyclone, so he's a good homie of mine.
Then it's been years and you're still independent. Well, yeah, technically I manage you or you're on the label. He's like the official, Biology music artist that actually been pushing to the hardest. And I said our label's 110% because, we're on the 110 highway, PCH. But at the same time, we always keep it 100 plus 10. That's what I see it,
Yeah, that's what's
you also got to keep it truth plus more because this game is so dirty that you kind of like, if you really trust them and all that, you want to help them out, I let you be like, hey, watch out with this, do this, do that.
Hell yeah.
And the connection was good too, like, it's dope that we're independent, the independent, I call it independent struggle.
There you go, homie. So, and it's crazy, my bad, homie, it's crazy how me and you been, like, fucking with each other even though I live in a different state and you live in a different state, like, that's crazy, homie, how we can just, like, still manage to get shit done together, and we're fucking hundreds of miles apart away, and we still can get shit done together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's dope as fuck. I like that shit.
Yeah, that should be tough too, because I'm telling, like, with the people close to you, like, you can't even see that struggle. You can't see the motivation. You can't, like, pretty much you have to be online now type of shit, like, to see what people are doing. You gotta actually be posting so people see you working, so, like, Nobody know what you
They
really
can see
go through.
what you're really doing. Right now, homie, is social media.
Yeah.
If you ain't doing social media, they don't know. You're basically a ghost to them.
Exactly.
They don't know what the fuck is going on with you, what you're doing. The only way you can promote your music now is social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, if you want to say that. You know what I mean? Twitter, all
Or
that
go out in
bullshit.
the real world and actually go get it times 3. Cause
Yeah, that was back in the early 2000s, selling CDs off the trunks, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, now you gotta do both if you want to actually hustle. I still do both. I do everything.
You know what I mean? So,
Como caiga, you know?
Yeah, if you have CDs, homie, that shit is rare, and a lot of people don't do CDs, which is dope if you have CDs. I fuck with CDs,
Yeah, you
homie.
can see, like, I still have mine. Like,
Yeah, you have your
push
shit.
those.
Hell yeah.
I push
That's
it
what's
everywhere
up,
I go and all
yeah.
that. And you, like, what has been some ups and downs that you have gone through, or the process?
Fuck, homie, ups and downs. I wouldn't say my downs are fucking. I did fight a drug addiction a lot, homie. I was addicted to heavy drugs for a while, and that kind of threw me off too, you know, off with the music for a while, because I wasn't doing much besides just fucking around doing drugs and shit. You know what I mean? And
How long that lasted?
fuck, it lasted a while, homie. In 2018, my whole body shut down, homie, due to some fucking heavy drug addiction that I was doing, you know what I mean? So I'm blessed to be alive right now. So fuck yeah, I feel good, you know what I mean? And it was that bad, homie, that I couldn't even walk. My whole body shut down. I was fucking like paralyzed, homie. That shit was it was a crazy ass experience that happened to me, you know, thanks to my homeboy. Rest in peace, Danger Duke. You know what I mean? He's the one he's the one that found me, homie, unconscious, and he's the one that took me to the hospital. If it wasn't for that homie, I probably wouldn't be here right now, homie. And it's sad because 2 years later, I lost him. You know what I mean? I'm like, fine, I wasn't there to be there for his funeral and all that bullshit because he lost his life in Las Vegas. So I'm like, fuck, that's crazy, dude. So
was it like an eye opener for you, or made you think different?
It was an eye opener, but at the same time, homie, it was like fucking. I was still doing my dumb shit after that. You know what I mean? But everybody has a reality checks. You know what I mean? Sooner or later, something's gonna hit you hard, and you wanna change. You know what I mean? But me personally, homie, I'm 33 years old. You know, I'm not gonna fucking be getting older and still be doing the same shit. You know what I mean? I got goals now to achieve. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do now, achieve goals and shit, you know what I mean? With working wise, music wise, with different shit, you know what I mean? So shout out to all the homies in the two-way trying to fucking do what I'm doing too, you know what I mean? So hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, we got to show support to the communities, to our city, you know, like, I know nowadays, well, still back in the day, it was always been hard to get love from the city, you know? But I feel like now, like, the internet shows more love first, or a stranger shows more love first than...
I was about to say that. It's crazy. Like you said, you get more love from strangers in different towns or cities or states than you do in your own hometown. Luckily for me, where I'm at, homie, there's love. You know, I got homies that show love. I invite them to music videos. They come through. You know what I mean? It's not a big city like where you're at right now, homie. You know, but it's a good amount of size. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all the homies that I fuck with, they show love. Not because they fuck with me heavy or whatever, you know, but I got, like you said, you know, like, they fuck with me, bro. They fuck with me, and I produce a couple of those artists out there, homie, you know what I mean? I think that's one of the reasons that people know me out there, because I fuck with a lot of homies, and I produce a lot of
the homies. You like to put on people. You like to
you know
other
what I mean?
people shine.
Shout out my homeboy Little Jokey, you know, stay tuned.
Jokey.
He's gonna be putting an album out soon, you know what I mean? Shout out my homeboy Skilly Waves too. He's a dope ass artist and shit, you know what I mean?
Skilly.
There you go. So
yeah, bring him one day. I think I saw he likes to travel and shit.
Yeah, homie likes to travel, you know. Yeah, the homie Skilly Way, he's dope as fuck, homie.
Yeah, he does. I forgot.
He has a different stilo than me, but I love his style porque it's something different to me. I'm thinking outside the box now, doing different styles that I haven't done, homie, because that motivates me to start doing a little bit what he does too, you know. So that's the way to go, homie. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion.
Being an artist, you gotta be open-minded like that too, because I see a lot of burn bridges.
Exactly,
you know, like,
homie. Me,
bullshit.
I used to hate reggaeton, homie. I'm a fuck reggaeton, but I started fucking with the homeboy El
Favo.
Favo.
New track coming out soon, Trigga Flores with Daddy Yankee.
Nah, very Yankee ass shit, way. Shit, but anyways, shout out to my homeboy Favo también, you know.
Oh, that would get down for sure.
Yeah, free the homie Favo. There you go. Free the homie. Favo. There you go. He's the one that inspired me to start doing reggaeton type of music. So ever since, I love reggaeton now, homie. So hell yeah, I fuck with reggaeton now, and ever since, homie, you know, fuck it, you know, start doing a little bit of everything.
I was gonna ask you, you brought out the music video. You told me that you guys got raided. What happened right there?
Oh, man.
Tell them the struggle about shooting a music video.
Shit. So the thing was, I fucked up because I posted that shit on Facebook. Location, what time. And I want to say the gang unit was maybe not mocking, but checking my shit or something, bro. We posted up at the fucking location we were going to be at to meet up to shoot the music video. And exactly 4:30, there was a cop already parked there, but we didn't know what the fuck. We didn't think it was for us, bro.
Yeah. Undercover, like?
No, it was just regular police, bro. Police cars. But we didn't think it was for us. And then 4:30 exactly hit. Bam, bro. Fucking gang unit from a different city called Nampa pulled up, and Cabo police pulled up, and they had the homeboy here, the other homeboy there. They were questioning us what the fuck we were doing, some suspicious gang activities. We had lowriders, you know what I mean? Shout out to the homeboy Playboy and Ray for coming through with the lowriders and shit, you know what I mean?
Shout out Playboy.
And it was just a struggle, homie, just questioning, you know, man. Like I told the homies, fuck you, you know, like let's get the shit over with. That we get our music video going on with, you know. We don't need to be fucking dealing with this bullshit. So we were just patient too. We didn't want to make a big deal or act up and shit because we were trying to do a music video, you know what I mean? But they sure were trying to fuck with the homie, but they couldn't. So
you got your shit done?
We got it done, homie. Hell yeah, you know what I mean? New music video coming out soon about us featuring Little Jokey, so stay tuned for that shit.
That was a banger for sure.
It is a banger. And then tracks coming out soon. I want to say next month for sure it's coming out too, About Us, available.
Check out Where You At. That's his latest music video out. It's almost 1K, right?
Yeah, no, it passed 1K, bro.
Passed 1K already.
Yeah.
There you go.
I feel like that one's gonna be like the one that's gonna go up faster than
which one?
Where You At, the music video.
Oh, for sure, but I feel like the other one's gonna. Yeah.
Well, no, homie, we're doing good. You know, homie, like actually in my area, I'm not gonna say I'm the first one that's doing music videos out there, but I'm putting music videos out like that. You know, like back. I already put 2 music videos back to back. You know, in my area. I'm not saying Idaho. In my area, Caldwell area. I mean, there might be other little homies, but I really don't know much about them. You know what I mean? But if they want to work, I'm willing to work with them. Hey, you want a music video? Let's work. You know, let's get a track done or whatever. Let's work, homie. You know what I mean? I'm not a hater. I work with anybody, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
I like to see the homies shine and do their thing, do the shows, whatever. You know what I mean? So hell yeah.
How do you handle the social media hate?
Say that again.
How do you handle the social media hate?
I ignore it, homie. I'm not gonna I just ignore it, man. That's some net banging, whatever you want to call it. I just like, whatever, homie. You know what I mean? I do have motherfuckers that try to get at me with personal DMs. You know, hey, homie, blah blah blah. You think you're better? I'm like, hey, homie, I don't think I'm better than you. What I do, you can do, homie. It's just taking the time and courage. That's all. You can do it too, homie. I'm not telling you not to do it. You can fucking do what I do. Time consuming and courage. That's all you need, homie.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, I don't know why people don't got that mentality, you know?
I know,
like,
bro. I'm like, oh, you're here. I'm not better than nobody, homie. I'm just me.
we just do it.
Yeah, just do it, homie. Like, what the fuck? You know, I got homies that like I said, you know, I got different homies that are trying to get on too, homie. But the only fucked up part is all of us work. I have a full-time job, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not fucking rich or nothing. It's just a side thing that I do, you know. But fuck, I see that people showing love. Fuck it, go with it and do it. You know what I mean?
And
so
something that keeps you like.
Just motivated, you know what I mean? And I told my girlfriend, shout out to my girlfriend Lala too.
Shout
She's
out
in the
Lala.
building. I love you, baby. Hey.
Yeah.
And there's times I tell her, you know what, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this no more. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I'm done with this shit. Hey, just keep doing what you're doing. If you love music, just do it. So fuck yeah, you know what I mean? She's one of the.
So the supporter?
She's the one that pushes me, bro, too. Like, hey, you know what I mean? So hell yeah, you know. So. She's a good girl, bro. Fuck yeah, you know.
Hell yeah. What do you think about Chicano rap now?
Chicano rap's never gonna die, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now, homie. But it's way different than what it was before. You know what I mean? Right now, this new generation Chicano rap is, fuck. I feel like it's more about fucking money now and drugs, homie. It's probably been like that in the past, but right now, it's just different, homie. Listen to the Chicano rap back in the days. You know what I mean? From back in the days, from the early 90s, early 2000s to compare now, bro. Like, it's just different now.
Speaking of that, rest in peace, Idaho. I know he was one
Yeah,
of the
rest in peace,
pioneers
Nago,
from
bro. He was one of the.
Chicano rap.
Listen to his music and listen to this new generation. You'll see the difference right away.
Who are the new Chicano artists? Or do you listen to the new Chicano art? Or who are some of the Chicano
I listen
artists?
to a bunch of them, homie, just to see what the style is. But I don't really try to pay attention much to it. You know what I mean? Because they're already out there. Man, love to other artists that are out there. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get myself out there, so I try to push myself more than try to support others that are already out there. Because the motherfuckers that are already out there are not going to take their time to bump our shit unless they really fuck with it. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But don't get me wrong, though. I still bump some other shit here and there, but I'm not a big fan where I'm be bumping the shit constantly and daily and every fucking day. But there's some little good artists that I really fuck. Young Dopey. I really love his fucking music, bro.
Shout out Young Dopey.
Young Dopey, I think he's from Inglewood. There you go. Young Dopey gets fucking down, homie. He's a fucking dope ass artist. I fuck with his shit, homie. You know, probably maybe in the near future would like to get a verse with him. You know what I mean?
You gonna get a feature with him?
Yeah, homie. Young Dopey goes hard, homie. So I fuck with
Young Dopey.
There you go. Hell yeah.
And then I don't know. You noticed your transaction to like the way it sounds. I saw you doing more trap. Your sound is more like.
Yeah, homie. Actually, like I said, homie, I'm trying to switch it up a little. You know what I mean? Trying to do something more different now, cause doing the same shit, homie, for me it gets boring. For me.
Yeah,
I'm like, fuck, I need to switch it up. Start doing a little something different. You know what I mean? Like, just switch it up. You know, do a little bit of everything. Bring a little bit of different flavor instead of just doing the same old shit constantly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People will get tired of that shit listening to this. Oh, this fool just talking about drugs, or this fool just saying about gang. Me personally, my opinion, that shit gets old, bro. Do a little bit of everything. Trap, fucking love shit. You know what I mean? Just whatever you can do, just do something. Think outside the box and do something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's one of the things I saw of you as an artist. You were like versatile.
Yeah, hell
I feel like you could fit on any type of sound. That's what I said. Like I'm gonna put you on a reggaeton beat.
There you go, reggaeton. Yeah, actually, shout out to what the fuck, Zone Boy. We're gonna be working soon, homie. That's a whole different style, homie. You'll be amazed. And actually, Lala, she's fucking already fucking around with the hook, homie.
Oh, she a singer too?
She writes here and there, you know what I mean? But she can work with it, you know what I mean? She can like come up with shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this beat that I had with the Zone Boy, homie, that's gonna be something way different. You're gonna be a fuck, you know. I never thought Trigga would do this type of music, but it's gonna be something way different, you know what I mean? So just stay tuned for that shit. Hell yeah. Shout out to Zone Boy. There you go, Zone Boy. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. Then your tattoos. How many tattoos you got?
Fuck, homie. Not that many, you know what I mean? But
what do you got? My mejor, like.
Because I got a bunch of them, homie. You know, I got my fucking background shit. You know what I mean? I got to represent where I'm from, my Aztec shit. You know, la Águila and all that bullshit. And
from Mexico, you from?
Yo soy de Guerrero, homie. So my rancho is called Tehuizcla Guerrero. I was born out there, homie. I'm born out there. I barely even have a green card and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm a fucking green card holder for anybody that fucking don't believe me. I'm from Guerrero, Mexico, y I'm a green card holder. There you go. My shit's gonna expire. There you go, Shaga Guerrero. Actually, my shit's gonna expire in 2 years, so fuck, homie, I'm a little bit nervous for that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, y los tatuajes, homie, pues you know what I mean? Like 2 sleeves, you know, almost 2 sleeves, you know, 1.5. There you go. And
your face tattoo, you get critics?
My face tattoos, homie, I got them porque dije entre me, if I'm gonna get tattoos, I'm gonna get them where you can see them. Why get tattoos in your fucking stomach or back if you can't see that shit? Unless you're gonna be taking your shirt off constantly. So might as well just start. I just dije, fuck, I'm gonna do my face somewhere where people can see my shit. Not like to show off, but like, if you like, I like ink, bro. I love ink. You know what I mean? I love art and shit. You know, shout out Lala once again. She's a good fucking art artist, bro. She can fucking draw. She can do a lot of good shit, bro. You'll be amazed how much shit she can do, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and shout out for her for painting the studio room once again. She did a lot, bro. So I'm proud of her. You know,
that's good. Like you showing that support.
I also got tattoos in my head, homie, my side and my back too. You know what I mean? So
which tattoo hurt the most?
Fuck, homie. I want to say maybe the top of my head, bro. That motherfucker was like, bro. I tapped out. In the first session, I tapped them. I'm done. Fuck this shit, homie.
How many sessions you got then?
2, homie. I went on 2 on the second one. That motherfucker used numbing cream. There you go. That's the only reason I lasted the second session because he used numbing cream. So that shit, motherfucking homie, fuck a smoke break, get the shit over with. So he got it over with, homie. But yeah, you know what I mean. I love ink, homie. I love art. So hell yeah.
Now speaking of smoking, you said you were dealing with drugs, right?
Yeah, homie, I used to be a hardcore addict.
And how you stopped doing that? You went to rehab or you?
I didn't go to rehab, homie. What happened was me amarré un huevo, como dice la mala palabra, güey. I just got tired of feeling the way I was feeling, like shit, down. Drugs, me personal drugs make you feel like a piece of shit, and that's the way I was feeling, homie.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck this. I'm getting older. I'm not getting any younger. Do I really want to be doing this all my life? You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. There's homies that I have that are fighting addiction, and that's not easy, homie. It's not fucking easy, G.
How you deal with that seeing your homie doing that? Cause I got homies that do that shit too, and she's like, I can't. I'm like,
I wanna like.
I can't say shit, you know.
I can't say shit either. I don't say shit to him because I was there once upon a time, homie. You know what I mean? And a drug addiction is hard, homie. Pero yo personalmente nomás me amarré un huevo y dije, hasta aquí llegué, ya estufas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dispensa. So dije, ya estuvo con este pinche madre. So I just quit, homie. I just quit. I don't know how the fuck, you know what? With God's strength, I did it. There you go, homie. He fucking helped me, dog. Con la ayuda de Dios, güey, eso fue lo que me ayudó. Dije, ya estuvo, ya no quiero más.
And me from seeing it from far away, like it's a social media, because I saw you go through the whole process.
Yeah.
The whole process. And like, I can't really feel it, because, man, this was just como I said, like, straight after being mamon, you always be playing around, you know?
Yeah,
so I don't know when this
clown.
was serious.
I'll be clowning.
This was, I'm in the hospital with Deepak voice. He told her, like, man, this is just playing around, but it's like, I don't know what's up. Well, I saw that, like, this was really going through that shit, and now te miro, and you're like, I see you in a good space, you're doing good, you're like motivated, you're like.
I'm motivated, homie. Like I said, shout out Lala again. She fucking she motivates me a lot, bro. She fucking pushes me to do a lot. And there's times I wanna like say, fuck this, ya estufas. Pero esta jaina, esto me da mucho motivation. You know what I mean? You always gotta have that one camarada, novia, whatever, que te da mucho motivation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's good to have people like that in your life, homie. Good homies, good homegirls, a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is. You know what I mean? And you go through hard times regardless. You know what I mean? And when you do have that good people, good person in your life, homie, I will push, especially your kids. If you have kids, that shit will fucking help you a lot too. You know what I mean? So hell yeah.
Speaking of kids, you got 3 también, ¿verdad?
No, güey, no seas mamón, güey. Tengo 5 hijas, güey.
Sí.
Puras niñas, güey.
Man, no boy? No baby Trigga?
No baby Trigga, homie.
Coming up? Shout out Lala.
Nah, bro, no kid. No tengo hijos, güey. Nomás puras niñas, güey.
You still want that boy or not?
Nah, I'm done, homie. Ya estufas, güey. Shout out to my older brother, Cristoforo, a.k.a. Chris, whatever, Chris Flores, for not giving me that receta. I gotta make a boy.
Shout out your brother.
Yeah, I got, my other carnal has, 2 daughters and 1 girl. And then my other brother, my second youngest, he has 3 boys. Pero yo soy el único que tengo puras niñas, güey. Puras niñas, güey. Y yo tengo puros hermanos. So no sé cómo vergas me pasó eso, pero it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing. You know, I love my daughters to death, and I'll do anything for them. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Anybody. I think anybody that has kids would do anything for their kids. You know what I mean? So hell yeah, homie.
Traveling. I see you traveling a lot.
Damn, homie.
You enjoy the drive?
I do, homie. Because when you're on the drive, homie, your mind is set free, homie. You see shit that you don't see constantly or daily way. So when you're traveling, especially driving, you see shit that you don't see daily way. And I love that shit. You know what I mean? Your mind's free. You let your soul be free. Hell yeah, I love that shit. You know what I mean? So I do. I like traveling way. You know, I feel like you work hard all year, spoil yourself a bit. You know what I mean? Travel, get the fuck out of state, go somewhere where you know you're gonna be like okay or have fun. You know what I mean? Like get to know other places. I like doing that shit, homie. You know?
Yeah, aprovechas to collab with other artists. You get to meet new artists too.
Yes, I do.
Along the
It
way?
just depends on where I'm going, homie. You know what I mean? It all depends where I'm going, G. So I do collaborate with different artists, just depending. For example, last year when I came to Califas in March, I got to meet you and got to work with some of the other baller G artists, which is dope, you know. Shout out Franco, shout out Crazy, you know what I mean? So hell yeah.
Franco Crazy, shout out Busy too.
Yeah,
We got
Busy,
a
shout out
track with
Busy, hell yeah, we got a track. What's good? Make sure you check that shit out también, you know what I mean?
And
So
that's dope that you got a track with Busy, because right now Busy, she kind of like doing her own thing.
yeah, I
But
know.
te tocó like the right moment to collab with her and keep her pushing too.
Yeah, hell yeah, homie. I really want to see more shit coming out from Busy, Crazy, and Franco, you know, and I'm not sure if that's all the artists, you know what I mean? I stay in touch with you more than them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I follow them on Instagram también, and I try to see what they do, you know what I mean? Like I said, I like to support and show all the homies love and shit. You know what I mean? So shout out to all the Baller G team. There you go.
Shout out to Baller G.
Baller G Musica. There you go. Yeah, but traveling wise, homie, I love it, homie. You know what I mean? I told Lala, you know what? Fuck it, we're going to Califas. Vámonos recio. You know what I mean? And actually, before here, we were in Pasco, Washington, Tri-Cities.
Oh,
that was what last Sunday. There you go. Last Sunday we were out there. We just went to the flea market. You know what I mean? Flea market.
How far is that from where you stay at?
3 hours, homie. No, I take that back. 4 hours.
I'm not that bad. It's like from here, it's like from LA to Vegas for us.
Yeah, it's a 4-hour drive, homie. But it's Pacific time. Where I'm at is Mountain time, homie.
Yeah.
But it's dope, homie. You know, like we went out there. We went to fucking gamble. Shout out to my primo Saul Flores for riding with.
Shout out to Saul. I've been following him for a while too.
Yeah, that's my primo.
He's shout out to your other. Who was it? Your primo?
Which one? What the fuck?
The grupo.
Grupo.
We did a photo shoot. You took him to the video shoot we did. He was right there with the smoke machine.
Oh, Liceo Martinez. Shout out to el primo Liceo Martinez. Fuck, I said I was gonna be in touch with that mi primo cuando viniera, pero valí verga.
Yeah, you just came out of nowhere. También,
yeah, it wasn't planned, homie. I was planning to come this week. You know what I mean? But it just happened. Fuck it, get your bags y vámonos a la verga. You know what I mean? So, nos venimos de repente, güey, pero I'll be back in July, como te digo. So, hell yeah, we'll get some shit done, music and shit. So,
what's on projects that you wanna let me know or let the people know that are coming up, like big artists, on what project you're working on, what you got going on?
I got a bunch of single tracks, homie. Bullshit aside, I want to say I got like at least 3 fucking tracks full of singles, like three albums that I could probably release. Like, that's how many songs I got unreleased that I'm always posting on Snapchat, samples, snippets, and I never release them. And I do have homies. Hey, fool, drop this shit. That shit goes hard, you know what I mean? And when I came here last year, I showed you a bunch of songs that I have también, and I could probably drop a couple EPs with también, you know what I mean? Pero I'm trying to get more into the producing también when you start shooting videos, because I try to do that shit también, you know, photo shoots and music videos. So I try to get more into that también, you know what I mean? Pero doing all that shit, home, can give you headaches with music too. Like, and then if you got other artists that you're managing or producing for, it kind of like fucks with you, you know what I mean?
That's like another brain on top of you.
Yeah. So besides that, like I said, for example, I got my homeboy Little Jokey. Shout out to the homeboy Little Jokey.
Little Jokey.
Make sure you fucking... that motherfucker has heat, bro. He's coming out with some good shit.
That was pretty dope. That fool got...
Yeah, that fool has... he has talent, homie. And I tell the homie, I believe in that. I believe in him a lot, homie, porque that motherfucker shows me that he's like... Number one, he's with it, homie. He's a real motherfucker, homie. Number two, that motherfucker... When he goes to the studio, drop his verse a lo pendejo. That fool, I can be writing my shit, that motherfucker's already done. Probably writing another second song when I'm still trying to finish my first verse. I'm like, motherfucker. I try to keep up with him. He's a good homie, you know, and I started producing for him también, and I've been telling him, homie, work on your album now. Let's start doing single tracks for you, music videos for you and shit, you know what I mean? Like, I'm willing to push you and help you out, show you the routes, you know. I got connectors, for example. I mentioned him to you también, you know. I got a homeboy from Califas, blah, blah, you know what I mean? So, he's with the homie. He's motivated to fucking get some shit done, and make sure you stay tuned for the homeboy Little Jokey coming out soon, you know, an album coming out soon, so stay tuned for the homie, you know what I mean? Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out Little Jokey, and yeah, for sure, like, I see that in him too, like, he got talent. He has
talento, bro. He has talent, homie.
And that's good that you got him like a solid homie right there.
Yeah, he's a solid homie. You
know, kind of like keeping you up, and you keep going back.
We push each other, homie, and
and that's dope.
There's times,
it's hard nowadays to have it too.
That song About Us, it's not released yet. He came with the beat, and I wasn't planning to do shit to it, to be honest, homie. But that homie pushed me. Hey, homie, make sure you write your verse and record your shit. I'm not leaving until your verse is recorded. Mix it a little bit and then master it later. That way I can take an example just so I can bump that shit. That's what the homie does. Every time we do a track, he wants like me to mix it a little bit, export it, whatever, and then I send it to him just so he can bump it, G, you know what I mean? But that motherfucker motivates me like, hey, homie, drop your fucking verse, G. Like, don't lag, homie, no lagging, drop your verse. So before he gets there, and I know we're going to have a session, I start writing my shit, so by the time he gets there, I'm already done. He's all like, what the fuck, homie, you cheated, you know what I mean? But he's a good homie.
Stay ready, right?
Yeah, I try to stay ready. I try to catch up with him, but he's a good homie, G. Like I said, I'm be producing his album. He's coming out with this album. Like I said, he's a good homie. he's been fucking with me for a while now, homie. You know what I mean? He got locked up, so he's a free man now, so he's doing good and shit. You know what I mean? But I love that.
Trouble.
Yeah, homie, I love that motherfucker. He's a good homie of mine. Shit, he shows nothing but love. He's a firme vato, solid ass homie, real sureño. So shout out, homie, little Jokey once again. Yeah,
Little Jokey. Who are some of the big artists on this project that you're thinking of having? I saw you were with Dope House.
Oh yeah! Oh man! Shout out to the homeboy little Jokey
for criminal. You're a criminal.
Yeah, we were chilling with actually. Well, let me talk to you.
Diablo.
Yeah, Diablo. We got Diablo, homie. Diablo, man. You know what? Diablo is one of the most solid motherfuckers that I met, bro. También. That motherfucker was with the crowd chilling, having a pisto, sitting there like me and you just chilling, talking to him like he's a straight up paisa, bro. Bien pinche paisano hasta la verga ese güey, pero su character way is amazing. Way I love his character like that.
Shout out Diablo.
Yeah, shout out to Don Diablo. There you go.
Diablo.
He's dope, homie, and yeah, homie. There was an event that Jefito's house hats. My bad, Jefito's hats. Shout out to Jefito's hats as well. You know what I mean? Sonny, he's like a promoter out there, makes shit happen, homie. He's the one that brought Mr. Criminal, Little Cuete, Spanky Loco, Rashid Dope House Records, you know what I mean? A bunch of artists out there. So that was a good show, homie. I had fun, you know what I mean? I took a couple pictures of that show. Shout out to Puppet Master and Green Eyes as well. They were out there. The performance was fucking dope and shit. And yeah, homie Rashid. Let me talk to you about Rashid a little bit. The homie Little Jokey. There you go, Rashid Dope House Records. Hell yeah. The homeboy Little Jokey made that happen.
Oh, dope. Shout out Little Jokey again. I'm telling you, stay out of trouble and do music. You'll be good, you know.
Hey.
Keep it. Stay motivated. Like
yeah, that homie's gonna come with the. I don't give a fuck what anybody said, but I've been seeing him work, homie. You know what I mean, on music, and I know what kind of energy he can bring. So that motherfucker's gonna bring energy, bro. And like I say, he's the one that made that shit happen with Rashid. Hey, Tricks, have your shit ready, homie. You're set up. Turn everything on. It's on, homie.
I see. Like,
fuck yeah, it's
going
on.
Down.
Yeah, he picked me up, whatever. We went over there where Rashid was. Rashid went out to eat, whatever. And we sent it the beat, and he called the homeboy Jokes, hey, Holmes, come pick me up. So we went and picked up Rashid ourselves personally from a Chinese restaurant in Nampa, the city of Nampa, Idaho, whatever. And we fucking pulled up on him. We picked him up. We took him back to the studio, and homies were rolling up toques, smoking mota. I was producing, whatever. And, man, fucking Rashid did his thing, like, hard beat, homie. That motherfucker, well, he was in the backseat riding. I was bumping the beat. By the time we got home, it was like a 5-minute drive. He was already done with his verse. I'm like, hijo de la verga.
God damn.
So the plan is, we plan to drop a music video on May, homie. I think it's May 21st when he's coming back for a Jefito's Hats 3rd annual lowrider show out there. He's doing Little Rob's gonna be out there. MC Magic, Lady Magic's gonna be out there. What's his name? Brown Boy's gonna be out there. There's gonna be a bunch of artists, homie. That's gonna be a dope ass lowrider show and shit.
Yeah.
And that's the time we plan to do that music video, that track we did with Rashid. So stay tuned for that shit.
Shout out Rashid.
Dope House Records.
Dope House Records. Shout out Carolyn Rodriguez too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We have a banger. They be knowing you could check it out on YouTube on my channel or Leo Fede. And last question: where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Fuck, homie. I wanna. Fuck, homie. 5 years, to be honest, homie. I just wanna achieve my goals. You know what I mean? Like pay out my debts and fucking live solid, you know. Some of my dreams are gonna be achieved by then, you know. And that's my goal, you know what I mean. Stay for sure. Now that I gonna do drugs, I gonna drink, homie. So right now, homie, I feel amazing. I feel better. So I feel now that I gonna do that shit, I'll be able to fucking.
I feel amazing. I feel better.
Hell yeah, amazing.
I'm telling you,
better.
you feel good. Like from the last time that I saw you, like different. Like,
yeah, homie, I was on a good one last time, and right now, homie, I feel better. G, like, man, life's beautiful, bro. You know what I mean? Life's beautiful. I get my little downs. But shout out Lala once again. She fucking motivates me, bro. Hey, you know, like, quit talking like that or quit thinking like that. You know what I mean? Pow, pow. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But she's a solid solid girlfriend. There you go. And, yeah, bro, like I said, I just want to, like, be, like, on top of my game in 5 years. You know what I mean? Be doing good, music-wise, working-wise. I see place, you know what I mean? So, we'll see.
Before we end, any shout-outs?
Oh, man, hold on. Let me get my phone for shout-outs.
Yeah, you got a list. Hell yeah.
I got a list of fucking shout-outs I want to send, homie. You know what I mean? So, all right. Well, first of all, once again, shout-out to my homeboy Little Jokey. Nothing but love. The homie Monster, you know, shout out to the homie Monster. Can't forget about the homie Monster. Shows nothing but love. And shout out to the homeboy on DRG and Timmy G. Stay tuned. We got a fucking couple tracks coming up soon. You know what I mean? They're good homies too. You know what I mean? They're from out there, Idaho. They're from the east of Idaho. There you go. Shout out to the homeboy Muñeco G Squad. You know what I mean? It's another homie. Actually, he's a Spanish rapper, homie. He's a motherfucker. I fuck with his shit too. He's a good homie. You know,
I don't. Royal Blue production.
I will say that again.
He's gonna be from Royal Blue.
No, he actually has his own shit. G Squad. G Squad Studio, G Squad Music, some shit like that. But he's a dope artist, actually, homie. I produced one of his songs already. You asked me before, hey, who's that Spanish rapper? Well, that's who that is, homie. On Snapchat, that's the homie Muñeco. He has good music, but I feel like he does English music, but he does more like I've been seeing him do like more Spanish shit, homie. So he gets down, homie. His shit's fucking dope. I fuck with Muñeco, you know what I mean? So shout out Muñeco, G Squad once again, and shout out to Little Faded, Baller G Music, hell yeah, you know what I mean? Shout out to the homos from Mindset Music as well, you know. Those are the good homies too, you know what I mean? I've been fucking with them for a couple months, but man, their love is amazing too, bro. They show me love. Shout out to Dre Dog, there you go. And Raider, Lawrence as well. Fuck, there's a couple of them. Gee, I really don't know all the artists. His artists, shout out to Sam as well, you know what I mean? And Mindset, the Clica, they're dope. They do their own shit también. They have their own studio, their own fucking homie that shoots their videos and shit, you know what I mean? But Mindset, they're good people, and the music goes hard too. So I fuck with Mindset. You know, shout out to Playboy as well.
Shout out Playboy.
Playboy, he's from Malo Inc., if you want to call it, if you still want to consider Malo Inc. The Sicker Than You Thought, the one that does third verse, that's him, bro. All those three guys, they're Malo Inc., where they used to be or they are. So Sicker Than You Thought, that's who I made that song with. Malo Inc. Playboy. He's a good homie too. He shows nothing but love to me anyways, and he's a good homie. And shout out to the homie Skilly Waves, you know, a.k.a.
Skilly.
a.k.a. Diez Cuatro, you know what I mean? And he's a good homie, bro. We got more shit coming up too with him, so we're gonna get some shit going on with him. He wants to do actually an EP album in Spanish.
With you and him?
Yeah, me and him.
Yeah, that'll be hard. I'll bump that shit.
I'm freezing up now.
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, you want your social media?
Well, I got Trigga Flores, homie, on Facebook, you know what I mean? And I'm Trigger1503 on Instagram and shit, you know what I mean? Like, and I also got you, homie, you know, you push a lot of my shit, and Baller G Music too, you know, shout out Freddy once again, Baller G, you know.
Shout out Baller G.
And without you, homie, to be honest, my music wouldn't be out there. I probably would have just had like YouTube little shit, you know what I mean? So thanks to you, my shit's on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that shit, you know what I mean? Like I said, if you find a good homie, a solid homie, stick with that, because nowadays it's rare, G. Nobody's gonna give you that push or that fucking help that you gave me, you know what I mean? So shout out Little Faded once again, yeah. Oh yeah, and shout out to the homeboy Dino. He's a native homie actually. That motherfucker goes hard too, bro. You know what I mean? He brought me to one of his shows to perform, so shout out to Dino.
Shout out Dino.
Oh yeah, and stay tuned for a show coming up on May 21st. I'll be hosting that show, you know what I mean? The after party show, so make sure you tap in at the King Legends and Caldwell, Idaho. Shout out to Puppet Master, you know what I mean, for letting us do that show right there. So make sure you tap in for that shit. And shout out to all the homeboys from the 208, all the local artists out there that I didn't get to mention. It's just too many, G, you know what I mean? So shout out to all the local artists in the 208 that fuck with me heavy and that I fuck with heavy as well. So nothing but love. Stay pushing. Fuck what anybody thinks, you know what I mean? Do your shit, homie. Yeah.
You know, shout out to Trigga Flores, you know, thank you for pulling up. And like I said, you always been solid with me. You always been that homie, you know, like even though we're far, but you always been solid in my squad, you know, our squad, Baller G Music.
Hell yeah.
You know, I'm glad to have you on the boat.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Trigga Flores, a.k.a. Gatillo. And one more shout out to my familia Flores, you know, for keeping it 100, Los Flores, Los Martinez, you know what I mean? And one more time, shout out to Lala. Yeah.
There, and we out.